Lesson 2, Water. In previous class we have learnt about change in state of water. Let us see about the new topic, water cycle. In nature, water keeps changing state. Already I discussed about the state of matter, solid, liquid and gaseous state. In nature, water keeps changing states. Already I discussed about 3 states of water. In solid form, it gives the ice, and the liquid form, it gives the water, and then water vapor, it is the gaseous form. Water is circulated by different processes like evaporation, condensation, precipitation and water storage. Let us see about the one by one.
Students, the water cycle means the water on the earth is constantly moving. It is recycled over and over again as water evaporates and condenses, and these are reversible changes. This recycling process is called the water cycle. So the water cycle is also known as the hydrological cycle. There is the same amount of water on the earth now as there was when the earth began. The water cycle is how the earth's water recycles itself. So the cycles includes precipitation, evaporations, condensation and transpirations. Earth's water keeps changing from liquid water to vapor and then back again. This cycle happens because of the sun's heat and gravity. This is the structure of the water cycle. The first one, the sun heats the ocean. The ocean water evaporates and rises into the air. Third point, the water vapor cools and condenses to become droplets which form clouds. Then fourth point, if enough water condenses, the drops become heavy enough to fall to the ground as rain and snow. Then fifth point, some rain collects in ground wells. The rest flows through rivers back into the ocean. This is the process of the water cycle. The first process for evaporation. The evaporation occurs on the surface of a liquid when the substance in a liquid state is changing into a gaseous state. This is the examples for that evaporation process. Next process for condensation. The condensation is the process of a substance in a gaseous state transforming into a liquid state. This change is caused by a change in pressure and temperature of the substance. For example, the condensation can form dew, fog or clouds, and they all need saturated air to develop. The second point, condensation is the direct cause of precipitation. Third point, it is a reverse of evaporation method. Then fourth point, water vapor is changed from the vapor state and becomes droplets of water. So the condensations of water from a gaseous state to liquid state. The condensation generally occurs in the atmosphere when warm air rises, cools and loses its capacity to hold water vapor. Next process for precipitation. The precipitation occurs when so much water has condensed that the air cannot hold it anymore. The clouds hit heavy and water falls back to the earth in the form of rain, hail or snow. Water that falls to earth in any form, rain, snow, sleet or hail. These are the structure for precipitation method. Rain, snow, sleet and hail. Thus the last one, collection, that means water storage. When water falls back to the earth as precipitation, it may fall back in the oceans, lakes or rivers. When end up on the land, it will either soak into the earth and become part of the groundwater that plants and animals use to drink. It may run over the soil and collect in the oceans, lakes or rivers, where the cycle starts all over again. This is a structure of collection of water. Then collection of water is storage into lakes, rivers and oceans. Students, today's topic, water cycle. Due to the sun's heat, water in oceans and rivers changes into water vapor and rises up. It has the four processes: evaporation, condensation, precipitation and water storage. I hope all are understood today's topic. Thank you for listening, students.